a lot about image and how that really affected who Miss Davis was. That she was always image conscious, even under the a stroke. She still was getting made up and receiving people.
The first year, she did not look in the mirror for a year. We did. Think of it. Back then, nobody had strokes, and then her agent said she should never be seen again. That is it. Well, you know what? That's Hollywood, and that's what everybody says. They weren't in that hospital. They did not fight for her. They don't, people didn't understand. You have a stroke. You do leave anybody or who's been at family members, and it is not easy. And at 75, to live for what? She's the first. Many times she wanted to go. And I finally, you hear it. It's like, you know what? You didn't go. And if God didn't take you, then we need to figure out why you are here. And I won't give up on you if you don't. But you have to, it is very difficult in the beginning. Hospitals make mistakes. She gave me great credit with this and that. But it's also because you're dealing with nurses didn't read the report right. You just come out of surgery, somebody didn't read it, you take her down, you burst the stitches, and then when she actually is having a stroke, that I don't know it's a stroke, but I knew something is wrong, New York Hospital is under a strike. So the nurses are too scared to call the doctor because they could be fired. Fortunately, her doctor gave me his pager, and he happened to be upstairs. But by the time they came down, I was there when that thing went, and it's kind of like gone. And then, then they hit the paddles, and all of a sudden, she starts, being right. And then what's the most amazing, if you knew, we had worked on films like Piano for Mrs. Cimino. It was made in Canada with George Schaefer. One of her scenes is she's taken to the hospital. And you come out, and it's like, do you know what day it is? Who's the President of the United States? They're asking her all this. Well, let me tell you, if you have a stroke, you really cannot talk. We made light of it in this and that. I often asked why, because she said, that's not what they want to hear. People don't want, at that time, that's not what they want to hear. And she said, one day you're going to write a book and you're going to set the record straight on all these things. But for the moment, and I always said, no, I'm not going to do it. And she said, yes, you will, because it's a great story. And I'm telling you,